Yes guys, how are we all doing? It is me, Tommy123 guys, your custom tactics king, the one and only. I know every single formation in and out. Make sure to click like, make sure to click subscribe. Not enough of you are subscribed guys. You're missing out on daily FIFA 22 content, tutorials, squad builders, tactics, fun content. We're bringing in draft and foot champions challenges. We had a lot of fun yesterday with the packs as well, lots of pack content. So anything you really need basically that you get from all your YouTubers, bang, you can get it on this channel guys. It's that simple. It's that simple. Make sure to obviously, as always, watch as much as you can of this video guys. Now a lot of you will be thinking that I'm just trying to trick you into watching the video for longer. It is definitely not that guys. I'm just trying to help you here. Look, a tactic can help you only as much, right? It can only take you as far. You need to also at the same time be taking all the precautions needed, which is listen to the people that know what they're talking about and really see how this formation works. Let me talk to you guys firstly about what kind of players you're going to need. Two strikers. You need one striker that's going to be a bit more, you know, let me help out the, you know, with the midfield and linking up the play, and a striker which is just in and out, bang, I'm going to run through and I'm going to score. Lots of pace is needed guys. Your cams, it can either be wingers or actual natural cams, so you can have a Bruno Fernandes in here and it will be perfectly fine, or you could have a Lionel Messi in here as well and it will be perfectly fine because he's a winger slash cam. Bamba's more of a specific winger, but that will be perfectly fine as well to have in this position. It's not the end of the world. Now in terms of your players in CDM positions, one of them has to be a box to box maestro, and Kunku in this case for me, and then Petit is obviously an in and out CDM defending for the whole game, which is so important. Obviously centre backs are centre backs. You just need good centre backs. Right back, left back, you need very good players with good stamina running up and down the field, and you'll see exactly why guys. Goalkeeper is always whatever you prefer for them to be. Now straight into the tactics, people. How are we going to play this, right? A lot of people ask me, right, should I play as balanced? Should I play on pressure on heavy touch? Let me tell you really quickly guys, if you're confident in attack, put pressure on heavy touch. Now I am confident, but I also like to keep a good balance guys, so I'm going to drop the width all the way to 42. Very important. This formation is already narrow, but I want to keep it as compact as possible, which is what you would have seen on my 4-1-2-1-2 recently. Depth, I am going to push up just to 55 people, just to 55, and if you feel like that's already too much, drop it to 45 for yourself, but I like to keep on 55 and attack. That's the most important thing. Next, build up play, long ball, yeah? Look, I like to say this, but there's a lot of new viewers, so I'm going to say again, so if anyone sees my channel a lot, they'll know exactly what I'm about to say. This isn't Burnley, this isn't Stoke, but we're still doing it. No disrespect, I love Burnley and I love Stoke, both clubs. I really like what they're all about, but just because I want people to understand, this is not over the top football. This is not you just booting the ball and hoping for the best. Long ball just allows your players to make the runs. Look at that. You have players making those runs in behind, which are so dangerous in this year's FIFA. Chance creation matched out with direct passing, guys, which allows your strikers to get into good attacking positioning. Good attacking positions, guys, not positioning. It's incredible. It's incredible. And if you have players with good attacking awareness, players that can honestly make those runs in behind, you're going to be absolutely devastating, lethal on the counters, guys. That's what the 4-2-2-2 does. Width, I'm going to push it all the way up to 65. Now the reason for this is because guys, the two cams, they don't stretch out at all, and that doesn't obviously give you a lot of width. Now you need that width in your gameplay. It is so important. Without that, this formation becomes very, you know, stagnant, and it becomes very stale. So you need that width, guys. Players in the box, 6. We like players in the box, guys. Very important. 2 corners, 1 free kicks as per usual, making sure that you get the players up in there, but also at the same time you make sure you don't concede counters. Now one of your players, like I said, will be on comeback on defense and stay central. The other striker will be on stay central and get in behind. Two important instructions here. If you feel like this player's not getting in far behind, put on stay forward. This should do the job as well, but stay central, get in behind is so important because they need to stay in the middle, making those runs in behind. This player needs to stay middle but come back on defense. This doesn't mean that they will drop back all the way. They'll just help out the midfielders a bit. Come back on defense and get into box for cross. Very important. You'll see in exactly why in a second in the gameplay, but get into box for cross, allowing your players to get in there, overlapping your 2 strikers, allowing you to have that, you know, little, you know, oomph going forwards. Come back on defense is obviously very important because you need them to cover up and track the runs on the sides, especially since both the CDMs will be covering the middle, people. That's exactly why you have it. Cut past in lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover center. Very important that they cut passing lanes. Just make yourself a bit more aggressive. Get the ball back in those positions where you need it, especially in the final third of the opponent's half. Stay back while attacking so that they help cover this the middle, obviously, and help these two defenders to have cover right in front of them. Comes for crosses as always on the goalkeeper, and then overlap on left back and right back, and that's it. Now this is why these two come back on defense, so that these two have the freedom to run up, get the ball back quicker, and help you in attack. Overlapping these two and also overlapping these two, giving you a great width with the team and allowing you to attack on all fronts, guys. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's have a little look at how it works when you're actually moving the players around. Here we go with the 4-2-2 people in Elite Division. Remember, this is always in Elite Division on my gameplay. We're facing a very nice team. Obviously, Giacomo Raspadori just came out for the Serie A Player of the Month. The opponent doesn't really have him. That's okay though, that's not really what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is I just released these SBC solution, guys, and you can always find all the SBC solutions that you need on my channel. The 4-2-2 should be activating around now, guys. It always takes a bit of a second after the game starts for the formation to activate. I had a bit of a poor start here, honestly. What is going on with me? Bit shaky, people, bit shaky, very shaky in fact. What in the hell is going on here? But we're trying to deal with the impact that Chiesa is causing us on the side. Here we go though, and Nkunku, we can really start the attacks now. Bamba, look at this width. Look at the width. Do you see the width Bamba was standing at? Allowing you to pass down the side, essentially making it into, you know, getting the players into wing positions, really. Look at this. He's literally as if he's a... Oh, what is Bamba doing, man? What a letdown that run was. But look at how he's staying out wide, allowing you to genuinely kind of create wingers there. And obviously in turn bank, look at this, great, we're positioning from Alessandrini, which only happens because he's on comeback on defense. He's through now. I bottled it. I should have shot front post. He's not even right footed, but I thought that he was going to move the keeper to the front post. I usually see that in Elite Division. People don't really move them into the far post because they know that the players will be shooting front post pretty much. It's kind of the opposite, but here we are anyway. Look at that, car passing lanes. Unfortunately, car passing lanes will do that sometimes. It will put you in a position where one of your CDMs will be pushing up a lot more than the other one. And, you know, that's why Nkunku is a bit of a pain to have sometimes, because Nkunku really runs up a lot. And it's been a while since I've done one of these tactics videos, so I'm getting absolutely donezo here because my lack of ability to focus has gone whilst talking. My god, man, I'm getting saved by miracles here. But it's okay. Anyway, Alessandrini didn't want that. Didn't really want that. My left bumper's a bit broken, people. I'm in a bit of a... I'm in the... I don't know, it just broke this week, man. And before people say, no, I didn't rage and throw my controller or anything like that. I think I'm facing two people here, actually. Which is a bit of a pain, because that's not what I want. Boom. Get the ball back with Petit. Great positioning. Messi brings the ball back straight to Mbappe. Mbappe gets it back, Alessandrini's through, and Alessandrini scores. And that's because we get the players into the box, we get the players in and around those kind of positions where we can get the ball back. Yes, we got a bit lucky at the start of the game, but right now we're cruising. And we get the ball back with Kimpembe. That was Messi, Alessandrini and Mbappe. Look at Alessandrini staying just a bit back to help create that space, obviously, for you to pass into. You know, if you have two strikers on stay forward getting behind, you're in a bit of a muddy situation. Just because it's like, you can't really, you know, you can't really at all pass forward that way. The cams will be too isolated from the strikers, and obviously that will kind of limit your options. Once again, we have a player down the wing running through, bang, Bamba's through. And this all happens because they're literally... It is better than drift wide, people. If you put them on drift wide, they're not going to do as good of a job as if you just increase the width. Because if you drift them wide, they just kind of get out of position. They kind of just play weird as well. Look at this. Messi staying out wide, getting the ball back. You know what? Have a pop, Messi. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Obviously allows you to also cover up the sides. Look, your opponent cannot go through the middle. Your opponent's kind of forced, when you're using this kind of formation, to go down the side. And obviously down the side you have your right back, left back pressing up as well. It kind of suffocates the opponent, and that's the whole point of this formation. Get the opponent to completely feel like he's optionless. Obviously he's going to try and play here, guys. Really, he's going to either play in the middle or he's playing down the side. He plays down the side, bang, Hakimi gets it back. Bit of a risky play, getting your right back that forward, but at the same time it allows you to get into those positions where I am now. this exact position because I got the ball back so quickly. Look at that. I even have Messi on this, and you know what? I feel like a bit lucky today. I feel a bit lucky. Bang. Tried it. But you know, my opponent's really stuck here. He can go this side, and this is probably the only way you can play through. But then bang, I can press already with Varane. The two CDMs force him to look one way, which allows me to get the ball back the other way. Unlucky there with Varane. Should have unlucky there with Varane. Mbappe. What am I talking about? I think Varane tackled me. I don't remember. I didn't see. As I get the ball back here with Hakimi, who pushed up. But like I said, if you have good work rates, if they are good defenders, they are going to push up and then go back when you need them to anyway. We're trying to play that into Alessandrini. Got a bit unlucky that Share came across. Is the 99 reactions, people. I did release a cheap solution for him as well. As you guys know, cheap solution king. I have to bring it out. Here we go. My opponent's going to try and make that run through now. He's going to try and make that run through. We don't let him though. Look at this. Look short. Completely dominating that side. He's going to try and go through here. Hakimi has that. Hakimi can clear. Unlucky, son. Unlucky. But the truth is, sure, Hakimi were the ones back, not Kimpembe or Varane. Showing you that even if you have these players on those kind of positions where, you know, the kind of balance... Oh my god, oh my god. Honestly, what am I thinking, man? My ability to focus whilst recording one of these videos has honestly completely evaporated since I've done the last one. I'm gonna try and put Messi through though. Messi should be scoring any time of the day, man. Look at Messi coming in from that wide position. But also because he's on getting to box for cross, and we have 6 players in the box on the bar, it means that we can get the players in there, and that's what Messi does exactly there. You know, stretch out the play a bit, get the defenders, you know, moving, get yourself in a good position there. We go Petit now, pressuring this Vidal. Beautiful. Beautiful. We get the ball back. We get Petit. We can play it forward. I shouldn't have even played that back. I didn't think Mbappe would go through that clean. As we try and deal with my opponent here. That's just unlucky, really. Cannot play it perfectly through. As my opponent tries to do something, I say, nah, none of that, man. Get yourself out of here. Sure, bang. Bang, bamba. Alessandrini, look at this. Tried it. Could have kept running with him again. Decision making's not been there for me today. Tiredness really coming into play, I think. Here we go with Kimpembe though. Clean. Get the ball back. Boom. Easy peasy, people. The 4-2-2 is one of the best attacking formations in the game, but it's also an incredible formation that you can start the game with. And it's something that I'm using at the moment because I'm really enjoying it personally. It allows me to just play so attacking and so like pressuring the opponent that they cannot move around. Look at the goals we've scored. It's just been absolutely unbelievable so far. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe like I said at the start of the video. Make sure to watch over if you missed any parts, if you want to obviously get a better explanation of what players to use. But until next time, guys, peace.